Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel for another video, another hauling video, moving gear around. It seems like it's the name of the game right now. Trying to be in 15 places at once. You know, it's not working out the best, but we're making do with what we can. So today we have the 550, the Gooseneck. And you know, typically I haul my 8-ton, so usually I'm at like 31,000 pounds behind this truck. Well, the 8-ton, we're here in the homestead. The 8-ton's still up top, and actually today I hauled in a 45-foot Skyjack, and that was 17,000 pounds, they said. So, you know, that combo load behind the truck was 26,000 pounds. So now we got to get the 4-ton back to my yard and then get it hooked up to the 350 single rear wheel with the 20-foot equipment trailer and get that out of here and get that geared up to go on a job next week. So right now we have on site the 550 and the Gooseneck. I've never towed the 4-ton with the Gooseneck. I've towed it with the 20-foot equipment hauler, but never towed it with the Gooseneck. So let's take a look. All right, so here is what we got. First off, we've got a bunch of sloppy crap around here in Nova Scotia right now. It's nothing but raining, but it looks like it's finally starting to get cold, and hopefully the ground will stiffen up. So let's take a step back. Typically you see my 8-ton on this thing, and the blade would be fairly close to where the mulcher is, and then the boom would be at the end. Well, right now we got, you know, half the size machine. The mulcher is still around 1,000 pounds, so we're 9,500 pounds here, 1,000 pounds on the mulcher, so that's 10.5. The trailer is like 9, so we're at 18.5 behind the truck. So, you know, still a decent load. And it's not like it's, you know, I'm just hauling insulation here. There is still a fair amount of weight back here, but nothing from what this is typically hauling. Now, I could have put this excavator on this trailer 15 different ways and it would have handled fine, it would have rode fine, it would have fit. But I still did do what you typically are supposed to do. You know, most of your weight goes ahead of your front axle. So I still do have it where it should be. I still have a chain down in 4 points. I have my boom strapped. So, you know, all the proper things that you need to do. And I'm gonna, you know, see what this, I'm really curious to see how this hauls down the road, because I am so used to hauling my big gear with this. The truck, you know, they're being D-rated. A lot of times you don't notice a big difference from like 20 to 30,000 pounds. It still does make a difference, but not as much. You know, these 550s being detuned, they are short on power, but we've got the intake that helps a little bit. We've got the Derringer that helps a little bit. It all helps, but man, you know, like, I'd love to have a 450 hooked up to this and see how fast it would go compared to this one. But anyway, let's see how this thing does. All right, we're on the highway, cruising about 70 miles per hour, and the ride is smooth. Like, this truck is now riding way smoother than what it rides with no trailer behind me. Yes, the 4-ton is back there. So we're going down a hill. We're not gaining any speed whatsoever. This is a pretty nice little setup here. I've only been driving for a few minutes. I wanted to get footage right away when I got on the highway, but of course I got a work phone call. But I would drive with this setup so much more favorable than with my 20-foot equipment trailer. This is, I mean, other than the truck being underpowered, you know, we are losing a bit of speed here right now, shifted down to 5th. Other than the truck being a little underpowered again, man, does it ever feel good. I've said it a million times, I know you guys are probably sick of hearing this, but there is nothing like towing with a dually. The equipment trailer behind this truck is really nice, and it would obviously get into tighter areas a lot better than this big trailer would. But, you know, the combination of a dually with the dual tandem axle trailer is beautiful. Now, you know, you could get a single rear wheel 20-foot gooseneck trailer, stick on this thing, and it would feel great. goosenecks. I mean, it puts you right over the center axle. In the rear, it's exactly where you want to be. That's the reason why the ratings are so much higher on these than conventional towing. But man, does it ever feel good? Like, I can just sit back here right now. If I didn't look in my mirror and slowing down on hills, I wouldn't know that something's back there. So today, you know, I hauled in that lift with 17,000 pounds. With the trailer was 26. You know, now we're at, what did I say, 19 something? 10.5, 9, 19.5. So still, you know, a fair amount of weight. And yes, this is still a CDL load back there with the combination of the truck and trailer. You technically need to have your CDL to haul this load. That is the one disadvantage of having a trailer that weighs 9,000 pounds is you don't have a whole lot of room if you have a decent sized truck you're towing that with to put weight on the back, unless you have your proper license. But anyway, we're just gonna keep clipping on here. I did reset my mileage, and I'll see what I get with this load as compared to what I get with my 8-ton. But yeah, this is pretty enjoyable right now. Well, you know, remember years ago they had that little easy button, that red button. You'd press it and say that was easy. Well, that's what this drive felt like, to be honest. Just about home. I'll be home in less than 5 minutes, and then there's more stuff to do. So I have to take the excavator off this trailer and the mulcher. I need to change one of the tires on the 20-foot trailer because it's getting wore out. And then I need to get this excavator loaded onto that trailer, chained down, hooked up to the 350, and ready to go in the morning. There's a bunch of stuff in the 350 I gotta take out of the 350. Yeah, it's a busy time right now. Wow. I honestly never thought that I would have been this busy with a combination of work and then personal stuff. Our house here where I'm from is sold and closing, and the work at the homestead is getting done, but not getting done fast enough. It's a bit of a panic right now. Man, that movie, what was that movie where that Keaton guy, Multiplicity or something like that, where he had like a bunch of clones. I need a bunch of clones right now. But anyway, I'm gonna get here, get to the property, unload this thing, and continue on. All right, guys. Well, it's getting dark. We got the old tire off. We got the excavator off of the gooseneck onto the equipment, 20-foot equipment trailer, hands dirty, hooked up to the 350, ready to go. Time to go inside now, hang out with the fam jam. I'm gonna let my operator chain it down because he actually did it different than what I do last time, so I'll let him do his thing. But we got the brand new tire on right there. I didn't hook up the hydraulics or anything. He can do that. It's getting late. He's got a full day ahead of him tomorrow, so he'll have more time to do this than what I have right now. But yeah, that went pretty good. Truck hauled like an absolute dream. But anyway, that is it. So I can hear my young fella up there screaming right now. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye.